Hello again everyone, this is Zombie Kids Rule, and this video is going to be just highlighting and showcasing the the different menus that I have designed and developed and implemented in my Sudoku game, and just highlighting the features that are going to be in it, and they're almost all done except for a few things that I'll highlight. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this volume off. So just to make sure that the music doesn't override the voice. So I already started the game. This is in playtest, and essentially what there is there's a series of menus up here. So this is the main menu, and the purpose of the main menu is to have a number of things that the player can change and set. Not as many as there are in some of these other menus, but just sort of a menu where you can quickly change some of the more common things. And of course, there's a play button. Then this is the help and tutorial menu, which I still have to design and develop. The achievements menu, which I have to design and develop. This is the puzzle options menu, so this is where you have a few more options than you would in the main menu, and it allows the player to more quickly select things. There's the theme menu, again, where there's a few more options than there are on the main menu, and allows the player to quickly select a theme that they might want to play. There's the background menu, where again more options than are in the main menu, and it allows the player to more easily select backgrounds from different categories and things like that. There's the music menu, which I just finished implementing over the past couple weeks. Again, more options than are in the main menu, and allows the player to more quickly select music if they want to. And then this is the save option, and then this is the exit option. So I'm going to go back here and just go through some of these items in the main menu. Again, almost all of these are 100% functional. They work and they update from menu to menu. But I'm not going to test them all. I'm not going to show them all because it would just take too long. So on this screen, the player can choose a random puzzle or not. So basically, that means that the puzzle will be selected at random or not. Pre-generated, on or off. Pre-generated, there are 99 puzzles that are already generated for the player to play. If they turn this off, it will actually create an original puzzle for the player that no other player has. I mean, I suppose it's possible that two players would end up generating the same puzzle eventually, but these are but when you turn the pre-generated off, that means the game will generate a new puzzle that is not yet saved in the game itself. But the player will have the ability to save up to 99 puzzles. So they'll have 99 pre-generated puzzles they can play, and then they can generate and play and save up to 99 more, and then they can just keep generating more if they want to. They just can't save them. This is just the puzzle number, so it allows the player to on this screen increase the number of the puzzle that they want to play by 1, or up or down by 1. Timer, that's where there will or will not be a timer while the player's playing. This really only goes to certain achievements. The puzzle hints. Now this, the maximum number of hints that a player could have is 37, and then it goes 33, 29, 25, 21, and 17. 17 is the lowest number of hints. And essentially this means that the player can pick how many hints they want in any particular puzzle. And here's another feature. Auto place hints. Now, the default is that when a player plays a puzzle, the hints are placed for them, but they're generated each time. So if I as a player play puzzle 1 with 37 hints with the autoplace hints on, it's going to show the pre-generated puzzle 1, but the 37 hints are going to be determined when the puzzle starts. If I as a player finish that puzzle and go back and play it again with 37 hints, those hints are going to be in different places. So what this means is that a player can replay puzzles, and each time they do, the hints will, one, appear in different places, but you can also change the number of hints. So that's a feature, unlike other Sudoku games where the hints are static, the hints are always in the same spot. That is not the way this game is. You pick a puzzle, you pick the number of hints you want, and then when you go to play the puzzle, I don't want to say random. There is a method behind it, but where the hints are displayed is chosen each time you play the puzzle. If you turn this off, then essentially this is a unique feature to this game as far as I'm aware, and so is the autoplace hints where the hints are changing, is also a unique feature, I believe. But when you turn this off, this allows the player to pick where they want the hints to be. So the player would be able to click on 37 empty squares to reveal hints. Now obviously this can drastically change the difficulty level of the puzzle depending on where the player decides to click and what values are displayed. So these are the types of things that are in the puzzle settings. Then it goes into music. So if you click random, it means it's just going to choose a random category, a random song. Fixed means that it's not going to change as you play. That means you pick a category, you pick a song, or you randomly do it, and then that same background music plays until you change it. If you turn this off, then that means that it will, you don't see it on this screen, you'll see it in the background music screen. The background music will change from 1 to 5 minutes. Every 1 to 5 minutes, the background music will change. Music preview is just a button you click to hear the current selection. So the current category, the current song, that's the preview button. Category random means when I click this, it just randomly changes the category. It is all 7 RPG makers. Okay? When I click here, it's going to change the category and the song. Okay? And of course you can scroll up and down. So I can scroll through, right? Or I can scroll through the songs. Okay? And then the volume, of course. I can increase or decrease the volume. So there's more music controls, but that's what is on the main menu. Then we go into the theme. So the theme, there are a bunch of themes. These are the values that you see in the puzzle. So you can choose the different theme that you want to play a puzzle with, or random just randomly picks it. And then the theme background preview is how does it look. This is the current background, this is the current theme, what does it look like? So you can actually preview it to see if you like it. And then it goes into background. So random, it would change this, except I have this set to default. It's not going to let me do it because the default background is on. The default background is just a black background. If I turn that off, now it's going to go by whatever the category and the image is. Fixed means that the background does not change as you play. If you turn this off, you can set how many minutes, 1 to 5. It will change, the background will actually change as you play the game if you turn this off. Random means you're just changing the category, so, and you can see the little preview that changes as you do it. And then of course the image. You randomly pick an image from that category. Or if I pick random, it's going to randomly pick the category and the image. and it's going to change as we go. And then if I previewed, you would see this image with this theme. Okay, and if I turn it back, if I turn the default back on, it just goes back to the black. Okay, so those are the controls that you have on the main menu. And again, there's a number of unique features to this particular Sudoku game that I don't believe exist in other Sudoku games. You get to pick all these different background categories, and it rotates. The backgrounds can rotate. The themes actually will be able to rotate. The music can change. All right. So then I already said that this doesn't exist, this doesn't exist. So when it comes to puzzle options, you can change your hints again. You can change whether it auto places the hints or you as the player pick where they go. Pre-generated puzzles on or off. So again, you 99 pre-generated puzzles versus 99 original puzzles that you generate and save. The timer. Here's the puzzle number. Random. Now solved, this is what this is doing is right now this is showing the 99 pre-generated puzzles. They're all in red, meaning that you haven't solved any of these puzzles. What this functionality is allowing you to do is when I turn the solved on, it will take the hint level and it will show me which of the puzzles I have solved on that hint number. So if I have solved puzzle 1 with 37 hints and I turn this feature on, this would show me that I had solved that puzzle. If I change this to 33 and I hadn't solved this, it wouldn't show that. So basically, this functionality allows the player to see which puzzles they have solved at which hint level. And then what this is doing, solved any hint number, when I turn this on, it just means show me all the puzzles I have solved using any number of hints. I don't care, I just want to see all the ones I've solved. Versus I've solved puzzle 10 with 37 but not 33 or etc. And then view original puzzles, that is basically showing me the possible 99 puzzles that I could generate and save. They're all locked right now because I haven't generated any and saved it. Okay, but the functionality will be very similar to this for the original puzzles as well. And then, of course, these are clickable to make it easier. So instead of, you noticed here, there is no scrolling for puzzle number like there was on the main menu, because I'm just going to click here, right? So I'm just going to click there. All right. So that's the puzzle options menu. Theme, again, there's a lot more than on the main menu. Random theme, where you can just randomly pick a theme, right? So you notice that it carried over from the main menu. Custom, so this is also fairly unique. I think it's unique. Custom is where the player can, there will be a help tutorial to do this. The player can take their own images and make their own theme to use in the puzzle. So that's going to be, I think that's a pretty unique feature to this as well. Where they'll be able to use their own, they'll be able to create their own themes. Again, fixed means that the theme doesn't change. You play the entire puzzle using that theme. Or if you turn it off, the theme itself, these things inside the puzzle, will change as you play the puzzle, which could make it much more difficult. Then this is the preview again, where it shows the background and the puzzle theme, and then this is where you can quickly choose a theme that you might want to use in the puzzle, and then of course it shows the theme name. Okay, so again you can quickly select from there. Only 2 more menus left. So this is the background menu. This is where again you can turn on or off that default black background. Fixed means it changes or it doesn't, and this is the frequency that it changes. you can't choose these if you have the default on, so I'm going to turn that off. Whoops, there it is. So I can randomly change the category and the image, or I can change just the category, or I can scroll through the categories. I can, if I select, it's going to take me to another screen. I can randomly choose an image, or scroll through the image, or press select. This is where I'm choosing the next menu preference, whether I like this one or whether I like this one. If I choose this and I click on select, these are my background choices. And if I select one, let's say I want to say beaches. These are all the backgrounds that I can pick from beaches. So I click here, there's my beach background, and then it's going to give me my choice. Boy, I'm glad I forgot I had this in here. I can either keep it, I can choose again, or I can go back to my menus, right? I was on the category menu, so I'm going to go back there. And so I can do that with any of the backgrounds. I could choose a random one, or I can go back to this option. If I click here and click select, it's just a different view, right? And you can do the same thing with the images. So if I'm on, let's say I'm going to change this to lightning, change select for the song, it's going to actually show me the images in the lightning category. Okay, or oops, if I go. Yeah, these are RPG Maker ones. Fairy tale. It's the images in the fairy tale. Okay, so this is just a way for the player to more easily pick a background that they might want to use. Okay, and then the last menu that I just finished making is the music menu. Again, you can preview the current background music. You can change the volume. You can either make it where the background music just plays whatever over and over again, right? It just continuously plays, or it changes. You can fix the category, meaning that if you let the music rotate but the category's fixed is on, that means it'll only pull from that category. Or if you turn that off, it'll just rotate between the different categories. This is the amount of time, right? Oops. Oh, yeah, that's right, because that is oh, I don't want to turn that off. If I turn that off, it'll start the whole thing, and I don't want to do that. If I turn the fixed off, then I can change these 1 through 5. Again, background, if I change the if I click here, it's going to change the category and the song number and name. So, and you can notice it's changing down here as well, right? As it changes. If I change just the category, it's going to change down here and change here, and of course I can rotate through as well. Song is the same thing. It'll just change here, right? It'll change here. Or if I click, this is where I can quickly change categories instead of scrolling through. Or if I switch to song, this is where it's showing all the background music for that particular category. So 2000, there's 7 of these, it has 92. This has 141. This has 64, 42, 42, and 99, and 54, and it depends on the category. And you notice here that the song number is highlighted, so you can and then you can click here, and it also allows for quick selection of the song. It's just like it allows for quick selection of the category. And again, you could preview the music if you wanted to, or you could have it rotate through. So, and that's pretty much everything up to this point. All of this is functional. I don't think there's anything. Oh, I'm sorry. The only thing that has not been implemented yet is the rotating theme. So I still have to implement the rotating theme, and then there's a bunch of other things I need to do. I need to make these other 2 menus and finish the tutorial and things like that. But this is essentially the I guess where it is right now. And if you were to randomly, let's just go random here. Yeah, so we've got random castle, random theme, and then if we do preview, that's what it's going to look like. So the player is able to preview what the background they choose and what the theme they choose will look like, and then that way they can tell if it's something that that they want to play with. And you can see that some of them aren't as easy as others. I still need to try to optimize the themes versus the backgrounds. But anyway, that's it so far. Again, you could play. Right now, the functionality is that you can play pre-generated puzzles as much as you want. You can generate new puzzles as much as you want. You can save the the new puzzles that you generate up to 99. So all that's functional. You can play back to back. And that's it for right now. So anyway, I will update again at some point in time in the future, and hopefully I'll be in a position soon where I can start like really play testing, and then I may make a video of play testing to see how things go, and then eventually I'll open this up to a beta test get outside users to see what their feedback and opinion is. If you have any comments or suggestions or thoughts, feel free to leave them in comments. If you're interested in this, consider liking, subscribing, getting notifications, and I hope everybody's having a great day. Happy gaming, happy game developing, and I will see everybody later. Bye.